Good afternoon, all you crazy kids. Can you guys hear me okay? I feel like a noob today. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. My little avatar thingy is not moving, so I can't tell. So we are low budget again. We're not doing the intro thing. It is no spend motherfucking December. Christmas is a coming. So yeah, I don't really go live enough to pay for all the bells and whistles. I mean, it's kind of cool and all that, but I mean, is it really that deep? Is it really that friggin' deep? Undecided on whether or not I'm going to pay for it in January, but no bueno for December. Yes, I am so into Christmas already. Has everyone gotten their decorations up yet? Crap, I haven't. I decorate so much too. Like, I literally feel like I'm decorating the whole entire month because I'm constantly rearranging or adding or taking away or making something or painting something. And it's a constant. Like this year, I got a set, it's like a dozen unfinished nutcrackers that I have to paint. We've painted a few, but yeah, have a few more to go. You guys can come paint them with me. Let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Mark. Hey, Betty. I am so glad to have you. Kyle, always good to see you. Sweet Marika, hello. Dragon Spirit, hello, Abe, Lickety, Carrie, Cousin Pablo. Spicy, you sexy thing. Chica, hello. MS, hello. I don't know who else is live right now. I don't care. I don't really have a lot to say, but I do. So, um, because recently I've noticed it's gotten really bad lately. We live in a society that is all about the way things look. We're a very shallow creature, us humans. But I did create a little goal. So, cam up before the year's up. It's going to cost you, though. Either that or you can just go look back through all of my other lives and you can find the Easter eggs of where I've cammed up before. I'm not going to tell you where they are. I need you to work for it because I need about 427 ish watch hours before I can start playing those annoying ads that everybody loves so much. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think you probably have about 30 something minutes left to make it happen. I don't care either way. Super chats are nice, super stickers are nice. There's always the tip jar. Christmas is coming. But no, nobody's ever obligated to give me a dime. I do just fine. So December is trucking along. It's already December 2nd, which I know it doesn't seem that close to the end of the year, but in all actuality, it is going to fly by. And this has been a year. I know at least for me it has. Like, it has been quite the year. A lot of change, a lot of getting rid of things that no longer serve me as a human being and where I want to be in my life. A lot of growing up, a lot of acceptance. And really, that's what 2025 was all about, right? It was the year of the snake. So, with that comes shedding. And 2026 is supposed to bring in, it's supposed to be a grounding year where you rejuvenate and you just really become grounded and accepting of where you're at in your life. You're supposed to know at this point like what your values are, what's important to you. So I am excited. I know Nick and I are working on a little something something. I've kind of been slacking the last few days as far as like research goes because it's been so freaking cold. Like looking at everyone's weather, I can see that everyone's freezing. Snow, we don't get all that. Can you guys still hear me? Like my comments are all crazy, so hang on. Like my comments froze. Crap, I thought everyone left. Anyway, shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I talking to myself? I'm just gonna keep on. Okay, StreamYard sucks today. So can you guys hear me? I have do not disturb on, so nobody's gonna be able to text me or anything. I don't know. Comments are not moving. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep babbling and we're gonna see where we end up. So anyway, Nick and I are working on this little project. They say that 2026 it has the same exact calendar as 1942. So there has been a lot of talk from numerous groups, and a lot of people have speculations that 2026 is going to repeat a lot of the same things that happened back then. So what we're doing is she's taking half the calendar, I'm taking the other half, and we are going to like correlate and see, what's in store for 2026. Could be a little scary. A lot of serious stuff happened back then. I have no idea if any of you are typing comments. Nothing has shown up for like the past 6 minutes. So I don't know what's going on. But we're going to roll with it. I'm not ignoring anyone. I don't know how to fix it though. I can't even tell if you guys can hear me. So, anyway, that is going to be fun. I know that I am hoping that the new year brings in a chance for a lot of this animosity and crap that people have towards each other go. A lot of people have been asking me why I'm not in a particular chat anymore, and there is no particular reason. I'm a grown ass adult, first off. I'm going to go where I want to go, regardless of who likes it. I do not like being put in a position where I am tried to be made to choose between friends. That usually doesn't work out well for anyone. Um, there is no hard feelings. There's like, I'm not out for blood. I am. Okay, I just turned off Do Not Disturb. So, can someone comment in the Mean Girls chat and let me know if you guys can even hear me? Because nobody's comments are showing up. Okay. I don't have any idea what you guys are saying. So, hopefully, you guys aren't cussing me out. But anyway, all of that the other day happened so fast. I understand the concept of wanting to let someone speak and tell on themselves. I get it. I needed that dum dum to say all the things she said. So I do appreciate that aspect of it. However, a little heads up would have been nice. Um, that would have been kosher, I suppose. But yeah, I was completely out of the loop. It was like, I don't know. It was like getting banged without being served dinner first. It was horrible. And it was uncomfortable and it was eye opening. And yeah, but I'm not interested in an all out war. I think that is a ridiculous level. Um, I don't agree with any secret groups of being there solely for the purpose of seeking out people's personal information to harm them. I am not wired like that. I don't care about anyone's personal lives. I am not out here to see all the things I can find out about someone to try to humiliate them or take their livelihood away. Like, what the fuck is that shit about? When it gets to the level where jobs are being threatened and over words said on YouTube. This is the biggest clusterfuck of a hamster wheel I've ever been a part of in my entire life. But as a lowly human being, like, I can't get enough of it sometimes. So that brings me to this next little update I'm going to give you. See, I like to venture out and see what else is out there outside of our little community. There is this story of this Twitch couple, and it made me so fucking sick when I read it. Well, I watched the video first on TikTok, then I read about it, and then I watched more videos. If you haven't heard of it, the dude's name is like Jonathan Cheeks or something like that, and the chick has some like weird name. Like, we can just call her bitch because that's her total embodiment. She's the worst excuse for a mother. I can't say the worst because there's so many bad ones out there, but she's bad. Like, this bitch was so addicted to streaming on Twitch, and she's a hot mess, like from head to toe. 29 years old. I think he's like 26. They share another child together, and then she has an older child from a previous relationship. Um, it's obvious there's some sort of substance abuse going on there. I mean, their whole life is just a mess. A mess. It's an even bigger mess now because they are both in jail for a second-degree unaliving. I think the child was like 1.5, or maybe that was one of the other kids. Anyway, it was a baby. It was their baby. It just didn't feed him. Decided, you know what? I'm just going to go stream on Twitch because I am addicted to social media and it's so important to me. And it's probably like nonsense streaming. I haven't even like looked any of her crap up to see what kind of content she does, but it's probably garbage. This poor baby was so emaciated, and when you watch the videos, Kaz or someone, if you guys could drop the link to one of those videos, like, you have to watch it. um if anything, yes, it's another, oh my gosh, how horrible is that kind of story, right? Those happen on the daily, but when you like think about it on a deeper level, there are literally people out there who are so consumed by their social media presence. And we see it on a daily basis. I mean, there was one person, I'm not going to name their name, and we'll get to that in a minute. But there's one person who says that they're so busy in their real life that they only spend an hour a day on YouTube. Are you kidding me? Your rapid fire community post says otherwise. The fact that you make community posts about the most ridiculous crap says otherwise. The fact that you're hiding out in all these channels that you think nobody watches, and really nobody does, but someone peeks in from time to time, says otherwise. You can't get enough of it. So many people can't get enough of it. If it is to the point where you are so mad at somebody on YouTube that you're spending every waking moment digging into every facet of their life, that might be a problem. There might be something going on there. Maybe try to fill whatever void you're looking to fill up in some more productive way. Y'all are taking this shit way too seriously. Way too seriously. You're wanting to put all the problems of this community on one person's back. And don't ever let me hear any of you peepers talk about hate bonding ever again. You guys, I'm not expecting any like super chats or anything, but if it's happening, I can't see them for whatever reason. I don't know what the fuck's going on with StreamYard, but I can't see them on this end. So if it happens, I will make sure that I do a public thank you all at one time. It's just out of control, the blame that I see. And you people talk about, oh my gosh, go hate bond, go do this. That's all y'all have been doing for the past 4 days. Ever since Ernie publicly kicked all the mean girls out of his chat, you guys started foaming out of the mouth like rabid animals. It was sick to watch. It was fucking crazy. Crazy. It was wild. Okay? So wild. But now I see everyone like flocking over there. And it's not that any of you like him. It's just that now you want to go over there and be like part of the group and talk all the shit and do all this and do all that. Nobody has time for those reindeer games. Stop it. Stop acting like you do no wrong or you're any better than anyone else or live your life in a better way than anyone you're pointing the finger at. We all have flaws. We're all fucked up, honestly. Every single one of us on this platform have some sort of something that brings us here. Sane people wouldn't come and do this shit every day. Like, whether it's for strictly entertainment or to be a part of something or to socialize with people all over the world, we all have our reasons, right? Quit trying to make it something it's not, because in the long run, you're only going to make yourselves miserable, right? You're going to get your ass in some kind of shit you can't get out of. Person I won't name. Which person I won't name, this is now the third time I am publicly telling you to shut the fuck up and stop mentioning my name. Stop saying stupid shit like Chasing and Texas Kim had sex when she was down there. No, we didn't. You dumbass. Or saying, ask Chasing for a ride. Just shut up. Just shut the fuck up. That's all you have to do. But you can't. Because you thrive on this shit. You have absolutely nothing going on for yourself. You're a liar. You're a liar and you shit your pants. And YouTube is your world. It's all you've got, sweetie pie. All you've got. We all have room for growth, right? I am just as guilty as everyone else at some things. I'm guilty of running my mouth. I'm guilty of being a smartass. I'm guilty of not giving one eensy teensy fuck about a lot of things. But I really think that there is enough shitty things going on in this world that we have to draw the line somewhere. We have a responsibility on this earth to know what the limit should be. You want to research things, you want to do good, you want to stand for something. There's so many other causes out there. You don't have to come on here thinking that you're going to solve a case. That's where a lot of true crime creators go wrong. They come here and they get so wrapped up, and it's easy to do. It is very easy to do. Once you start researching even the slightest amount to make sure that you have factual information, a lot of cross referencing goes on. You have to source everything. I mean, it's a lot, but it's very easy that once you like really dig in and get into the thick of it, that suddenly you find yourself on a track where you almost become an armchair detective. And a lot of people don't know how to balance that. And I don't think you understand how much that can royally screw up a case. We should all have a very clear understanding of it. Any of us that have been here for the past 4.5 years, because we've seen it play out right before our eyes. Cases can get so messy and just hazy and blurry when you have too many people with their hands in the pot. That doesn't mean that YouTube doesn't need a true crime community, because it does. What better way to get the word out about these horrible ass people that walk among us? So I would like to see more of that. Any takers? You don't have to do kids' cases, but I mean, if you're so interested in researching people, you do it for good. I see a lot of people talking about they stand on the truth and they stand on the morals and they stand on integrity. But then their actions say something completely different. It's okay to fall short. We all do. But damn, recognize it and change it. It's not hard all the time. Sometimes it's difficult because we're stubborn. I'm very stubborn, in case nobody has noticed. But, I mean, the cases like the Twitch streamer, people need to know about that shit. You want to write letters to people? Don't write letters or emails to people's employers. Write letters and emails to these victims' families, telling them how sorry you are for the pain that they're going through, or how you're sorry that they had to endure watching a platform like YouTube annihilate them. I was watching the interview, it was the deposition of Upchurch yesterday. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how it made me feel. On the one hand, what I saw sitting in front of me on the screen was the comedian that we've all seen on YouTube. Another part of me saw an arrogant ass prick who has more money than he knows what to do with, and he thinks that that is a one-way ticket to do and say whatever the fuck he wants to do. And that's what the whole case was about, is the whole First Amendment thing. I know that I remember one of the very first things that I learned in my government class was we all have rights, but our rights end when they infringe on the rights of others. So that's something that we should all keep in mind before we react to something. Just, it's a good thing to keep in mind before you do anything. Because, yes, we can say whatever we want to, we have freedom of speech, but damn, where's the humanity? Do you not have any? Do you not take a second and think, how the fuck would that make me feel if someone said that to me? It doesn't matter how much you hate someone. Did you know that you can hate someone just as much in silence? You don't have to be at a constant battle with someone. It's not a 24/7 war zone unless you make it that way. And if you choose to make it that way, then you don't really have the right to bitch about it being done back to you. Huh, ATIL. See how that works, ma'am? You've been running your cock gobbler for the last couple of days like you suddenly got an early Christmas present of some brass balls. Did Santa visit you early, girl? Because you have got some bravery like no other. You're still tacky as fuck, but hey, at least you're feeling like a big girl lately. The thing is with ATIL is nobody has been messing with that girl. But it's like every few weeks, she short circuits, bzz, and like maybe Officer Brandon goes on a business trip or something, and she like sneaks online. Who knows? But it does always seem like she's hiding, like she's sneaking online. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to the gym." She's like, "Okay, honey, see you later." And like as soon as that car pulls off, she's like hitting the go live button. God bless. You need like a card catalog to figure out what she's talking about because it happened so long ago. But I'll be damned if she's going to let it go. I said today that someone needs to get a hoist and drive her ass to the present because she is stuck like Chuck. So maybe as we're in the final stretch, ATIL, you can learn to let some of that shit go. Just shake it off. Shake it off. Because nobody's messing with you. Nobody cares. Everyone has already told you that they commend you for making the decision to place your child up for adoption because so many people, like that dumbass broad of a Twitch streamer, don't make good decisions like that. Nobody faults you for that. But come on, ATIL. You're the one that keeps saying you've been around here a long ass time. Well, then you've been around here a long ass time, and you should know people's personalities by now and know them well enough to understand that if you keep poking and running your mouth, people are going to say stuff back to you. And sometimes, well, most of the time, publicly is the only way that can happen because you have everyone blocked in your chat. Just turn your chat off if you don't want to hear anybody. Turn your comments off. Or better yet, if you don't want to hear people's opinions, don't come on here giving yours because I guarantee you, I just have a feeling that if you are constantly running your mouth and giving your opinion about everything, somebody is going to have something to say. And it might not always be nice. And sometimes you might cry. Other times you might just feel sad. Sometimes you might feel giddy. But just know that it's probably coming. And I really wish I knew what the hell you people were talking about in the chat. This is kind of pissing me off at this point because I want to see the comments. I gotta try to figure this shit out. This is crazy. Can you guys hear the people next door? I don't know if you can hear them or not. We're just gonna say you can. I'm afraid. I wonder. I don't know. I'm just going to go read the comments after my live's over, and it'll be a surprise for me. It'll be like early Christmas. So I really hope that everyone at some point can get their shit worked out. Do I think everyone will be able to? I don't. It's that far gone, you guys. Like, we have fucked this community up. Okay, Kat, I'll try that in a second. It's not going to end my live, is it? I've never had this shit happen before. See? Rookie ass right here, live and direct. Don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing. Like, when it happened to you and you left out and came back in, did it like, I don't know. Ugh. Technology sucks sometimes. It really does. I'm going to try it, you guys. Did you guys hear anything I just said? Probably not. I don't have any idea how much you didn't hear. I'm trying to get the comments fixed. I can't fix it. I don't know what to do. So this sucks because it's a long, boring monologue, and I could have 3 people in here. I have no idea because my count's not even changing, and this sucks. I am gonna go live again Thursday. Everyone was wanting me to do a fitness live, so on Friday I am going to schedule a live on my fitness channel about cortisol. I did not intend on ending so soon, but I can't read anything you guys are saying, and I feel horrible because I like to interact with all of you, and I can't. And it fucking sucks, honestly. This sucks so bad. I hate you, StreamYard. So as of right now, I think my decision is no, I'm not going to pay for it because this is ridiculous. But yeah, we'll go live again Thursday and we will talk about all the stuff that I couldn't talk about today because I couldn't participate with you guys. And I apologize that this was such a shitty ass live. If we weren't able to meet the goal today, I'm still going to do the same goal. You guys put your damn cam up, simmer down. But that's the thing. You have the opportunity to really get to know people for who they are. Quit being so shallow. Quit worrying about what everyone looks like behind the damn screen. Knowing not a single one of you walk around your house 24/7 look like beauty queens. It doesn't happen. It doesn't fucking happen. You guys need to learn to look a little deeper than surface level, if you ask me. Because at the end of the day, looks fade, accidents happen, looks change, people get older, people gain weight, they lose weight. The body is ever evolving. So evolve your minds a little bit. Get to know people. You might actually like them. If people took just 5 minutes to really take an honest look at someone for themselves and not just what people want them to see about someone, surprise yourself. I challenge each and every one of you to go out there today, go out there in these chats tonight, talk to one person, just one person. It doesn't have to be your mortal enemy. Just talk to one person that maybe you've never talked to in a chat before. Maybe it's someone you don't know very well. You'd be surprised. Your world doesn't have to be as small as a lot of you make it. You choose to make it that way. You choose to make it that way over petty ass shit that doesn't really matter. And you go full force at trying to ruin people's lives over dumb shit. We all need to grow the fuck up and do better. I don't know. We'll finish up Thursday because this sucks. I love you all. I appreciate all of you for being here. I have no idea how many of you there are. Could be 0, could be 150. You're all amazing people, even if you don't see it. Everyone have an amazing evening. Be safe. I will talk to you soon. Bye, motherfuckers.